Hello, welcome back to the one. My name is Beast. Today we're back with Fruits of Grisaia, except not really. This is the Ledger of Grisaia, as you can plainly see on screen right now, if you have eyes in your head. But if you don't have eyes in your head, why would you watch this? Quite frankly, this is not really podcast. Like, you do still have to read something every now and again. But anyways, but yeah,
our best efforts to turn it into a podcast, but you know what?
But the irony of both me and Eagle saying that we might be late to recording, yet now we are the only ones here because Bud hasn't shown up.
Yeah, we are pretty anal about timing.
It is now. You say we're anal about timing. It's almost 2 hours after we were supposed to start. After we were supposed to meet up. I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah. We are. We. It is fair to say, and yes, you saw just now in the corner. Cat is here. Let's just say, call me Kevin McAllister because I'm home alone from now on until Saturday, until Sunday. I mean, and this little goober is feeling lonely. It seems. So he is just in a constant cuddly mood right now.
Yep, it's just Macaulay Culkin up in this bitch.
So yeah, I may get very distracted during this recording with petting Cat. You see this? Like, I'm trying to pet him normally, and he's like, no, pet the entirety of my face.
All of me, staff. You mewling inadequate. Also, as a matter of trivia, the background music has changed because it's the fact that it's a side story.
It is also just straight up the opening for the Fruits of Grisaia anime. I did for a second thought, before we started, was like, wait, this is the Eden opening? No, it wasn't. The Eden opening was the fucking Perfect World one, I think. This cat is so fucking comfy right now, apparently. Anyways, I have things to pour.
Yeah.
Which is hard with a cat on my lap.
Yeah.
First off,
Look at this with beer.
the Pennypacker Sour Mash Whiskey Bourbon. Don't do that right now, cat. You're going to make me drop the fucking bottle.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I've got Wye Valley Butty Bark. Very nice piece it is too. Tastes like old water.
Smell it?
Butty Bark.
He did not like the smell of that.
Oh dear.
He disliked it enough to where he got off my fucking lap. Like, you're drinking that? Oh, piss off. He actually is straight up pissing off right now. He is leaving the room. Oh no, he's still in the room. He's just like... Oh no, now he's leaving the room. He just decided he needs to cuddle up to a random piece of cardboard before he leaves.
Yeah, I've got Butty Bark, which tastes much like Oldswater Brewing Company's Fairburn tank engine.
I do think I still have to turn you up a little bit more. Hold on.
I have the microphone right in front of my face.
Yeah, I'm turning you up to like 150.
I was about to say, I'd be... if I had a pop
There you
shield, I'd be eating it.
That's not like that. I can pour two-handed.
For point of reference for those at home, the Ledger of Grisaia is set before any of the original Girls' Roots actually start, and is pure hijinks.
Yes, which is why I will just put it randomly into the fucking playlist, quite frankly.
Yeah, we're not gonna do anything elaborate and move it.
Like, I'm not gonna make, like... Actually, you know what? I am going to make a Grisaia side game playlist, but I'm just going to put it, like...
Yeah,
right now in the main one.
Yeah.
Gotta upkeep the fucking the timeline.
Yeah. Well, even in its current state, it's out of the timeline position.
Actually, you know what? Since this is literally just a ledger, you want to try calling Alpha any if he's got time? Okay, hold on.
Could do. You could always get Cactus in, and I could read what he says.
Hold on.
The more I look at that title screen, the more I think, yep, the apple looks rotten.
Well, yeah, it's always rotten.
Yeah, despite best efforts. Kind of like the apple tree we have outside. It used to produce wonderful Herefordshire Negrament russet apples for ages, and now it doesn't. Just a bit sad.
Anyways, from the beginning! From the top ropes. Wait. Oh, hold on, Cactus is responding. Anyways, I was just start reading anyways. Currently helping someone with a thing in the background, sorry, okay.
And if Alpha joins us, he joins us.
This net posting? What?
Yeah, apparently if you read the Disney signature logo, it comes. It looks like Disney as opposed to Disney.
Like Nep. Yeah.
The curse of cursive.
You know, Disnep as opposed to Datnep, because quite frankly, who cares about Nep gear? Neptunia jokes. And these days, the general consensus that idiots should just sit quietly at home drinking sweetened barley tea. And even though Matsushima Michiru is an idiot, she gets out of house and leads a fairly proactive life. No, that's the problem. Girls like her are known as activists, though not in the political or ideological sense. Basically, people think, you're needlessly active, so I'm just going to refer to you as an activist. On this particular day, Michiru is actively striding across the Miyama Academy courtyard, scratching her nether regions all the while. The fuck?
Off to a good start.
Is this gonna turn to fucking like vaginal like fungus cream ad?
No, it doesn't. You'll be happy to know.
Okay, good. It does a weird.
失礼ですが、性的なトラブルですね。
Like, damn, each is like, damn, my crotch that you saw, you like, you got an STD?
might to applaud you as you have the clap. Well, clap, but an auditorium.
ちょっとサーチ、あんた唐突に失礼すぎるでしょ、それ。
All I can think about is like, yes, want him to take his mighty sword to explain your cabinet of wonder and to defeat the dragon within. What's the dragon in this analogy? Chlamydia. And I'm leaving!
That's not a defeat. It breeds.
I need to rewatch
Get tested,
SAO
folks.
Bridge at some point. I don't need to be tested, because where the fuck am I supposed to catch that shit? I am staunchly about, like, I will never fully get rid of this beard unless I lose my virginity before the age of 30, because I need the beard to be prepared to be a wizard.
Okay.
Actually, Morgan sent me like a link, because Morgan has also been getting into D&D lately, and so she sends me D&D short, like these YouTube-based YouTube shorts every now and again, and one of them was like him talking about like the princess gets locked in a tower, but it was a wizard's tower, so she just becomes the mightiest fucking wizard around and just like destroys everyone, and it just gave me the idea of like, yeah, you know what, I could use that, like a lesser noble that is like trying to. Is having his son marry into a higher family because both the parents decide, you know what, the kids like each other, let's do that. But other nobles don't like that, so they decide, you know what, let's hire some bandits to kidnap the kid and then just, you know, do ransom. Because that is still going to ruin their fucking, their reputation of how safe their manor is, because the girl would be marrying into their family, she would be staying at their place, and the higher ranking noble can't really be letting her live at a not as safe place. And so they do that, but eventually the bandits just kind of forget about the lad, and the family also isn't paying the ransom because they knew what the fuck's going on, and they are trying to, like, more so figure out what the fuck the other shit is about. But eventually they do actually manage to catch the bandits, but by the time they catch the bandits, they check the tower that they used as a kind of prison for the kid. It's just fucking empty, because the kid was just like, oh hey, there's like illusion magic spell books in here. This could be useful. And the character is going to be a rogue illusion wizard multiclass. Anyways.
すみません。唐突に失礼が過ぎましたね。おはようございます、みちる様。はい、おはよう。性的なトラブルですね。挨拶すればいいってものじゃないのよ。それで手に持ってるのは何よ。抗生物質です。女性は自覚症状が出にくいとのことですので、かゆみの他に何か心当たりはありますか？例えば、さすがに鼻が取れたらわかるよ。そもそも私性のトラブルなんかじゃ。黙らっしゃい。ひとまずこれを1週間飲み続けてください。もう治ったかなという浅はかな判断で途中で飲むのをやめてはいけませんよ。再発の危険がありますからね。
Again, I could grab a pile of tears and swing her around.
How do you relapse into the clap?
I mean, there is a possibility where if it is a fungal infection that it stops itching, so you're like, oh, don't need to continue taking this, and the few days later it's like there already because you stopped taking it, and it just started again. I had something similar with an armpit, where like the skin was literally just like fucking just gone. It was all red, and the border of the skin that was still there was white. So yeah, I got like an anti-fungal salve for that.
For a moment, I thought you were going to say somebody did something sexual to your armpit.
No, I'm not that much of a freak. It happens. I have this salve for my back because I have my back has some skin-related issues where it very easily starts forming pimples, small little like. It's not quite pimples. I don't know how to fucking explain it. However, either way, and I had something like that for my armpit, and was like, okay, I'll put that on there. But both times, my armpit did not enjoy that and started to have a fungal infection. And one time, I stopped with the cream too early, and it did not do well. It just came big.
Boy.
Yeah.
ありがとう。でも私性的な。みちる様、私はみちる様が心配です。なぜならみちる様はおさせ。
If you wanted to say a slag, Sachi, you're allowed to say that too.
The fuck is a slatter even supposed to be?
Basically a slut.
Oh yeah, but like the word slatter sounds like more like someone that's trying to like flatter someone without making it too obvious that they're calling them a slut.
Well, I suppose there is that.
おさせ。
Knowing Sachi, she'll likely explain in 2 seconds.
Yes.
はい。どんな男性にも気軽にお股を開いてしまう残念な低層観念を持つ女性。それがおさせです。
Sounds like the sister of the main character of a manga I've recently discovered. Yes, I'm going there right now. A smart and cute falcon cannot hide its claws enough. The entire thing is that her sister is a massive fucking hoe that slept around on masquerade balls the entire time. So when she slept around with someone's fiance, namely with the fiance of the daughter of the noble that is currently, waiting for her dad to pay a massive debt, it did not end well, and they demanded the debt now. So they were like, well, there is a fucking other duke that's like asking for a hoe, essentially. And is going to offer massive amounts of money. But she's my little baby. I can't sell her off. Thankfully, she has a twin sister. Not twin sister. They are not. They aren't sisters from the same mother. They just look the same for some fucking reason. So let's just sell off her sister. After all, the bitch has been using her sister's name at the masquerade balls anyway. So it works out. Funny enough, something I really liked about the setup of the manga is that in literally the first chapter shows you a scene later on in the story where the Duke is just straight up lambasting the sister. Like, you think I wouldn't fucking recognize my goddamn wife, you stupid bitch? While she is over in like a fucking cupboard, just tied up and gagged. And she's like, oh yeah, oh Jesus Christ. I'm sorry I let her take my dress. But hey, I'm happy that you just saw through her immediately. And then it went back to before she even got sent to his house.
Well,
which I personally I would love if more mangas did that, because like it is obviously going to happen in that kind of scene. But I prefer it if, like, yes, in all cases obvious that is just going to fail at some point. But some mangas would be like, oh, he's like, oh, this is happening, and then it's like, okay, now there's the panic of how long is he going to fall for this before he realizes. There, you already know, okay, she's trying to pull this shit. She's going to successfully get into a right situation to pull this shit. But it's going to immediately fail because he takes one look at her and is like, yeah, that's not my girl.
そんなわけないでしょ。私はこう見えても処女なのよ。
Just wait till we get to your route.
Yeah, that won't last long.
そうなんですか？マキちゃんが熟睡してるチルチルの穴っぽこにボーリング玉入れようとしたらガバガバすぎてスポーンって抜けたのよさ。と言っていたものですから、てっきり毎日お盛んなのかと。仮に毎日お盛んだとしてもボーリング玉がスポーンってありえないでしょ。スポーンではマキちゃんが少し大げさに言ったんですね。わかりました。それにしても処女なのに性病とは悲しすぎますね。無職の父親がわしは無職じゃなくて発明家じゃと言い張っているような悲しみです。くすん。
You sure want to talk about a father in this situation?
Bear in mind, well, yeah, I suppose at whatever point is no route or indeed outside of it would be a bad idea. Maybe even such as that had madcap moments.
Probably.
If he didn't, I'd be very surprised.
Madcap moment, like continuously taking on fucking commissions, even though he is way over the limit of what
way
he
over his head, yeah.
I have no sympathy for that man. That man literally just has zero business acumen. Same goes for his wife, who is supposed to be the businesswoman between the two of them. Like, that's what makes me most mad. Like,
maybe greed got the better of both of them.
Like, he was just like the machine dude, the crafting dude. While he met his mom while she was at this convention as a businesswoman. Yet she does not have the fucking businesswoman knowledge to be like, can you do this without overworking yourself in this degree of time? No, then we're fucking denying this. The truck was self-inflicted is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'll stop.
You don't let Saji hear you say that.
You think she'd pipe bomb my house if she heard me say that?
She come up with something more subtle.
Nah. I feel like she wouldn't. Unless it is end of the route Sachi. If it's pre-route Sachi, she would just, like, go into a catatonic state and then ignore that it ever happened.
Probably. Yuji, on the other hand.
Oh, Yuji would fucking murder me, probably.
Yeah. Why's the Doom music playing?
Like, I like the idea of, like, Yuji coming to my house to, like, beat the shit out of me, but I'm too fucking drunk and I don't feel the pain, bitch.
He's bleeding a bit. Honor is served. I'm leaving.
Like, I'm just, like, tied to an actual fucking human knot and just throw it back another glass. Hell yeah, give me another, this is fun.
Deranged.
Like, did you not know alcohol has the same function as the gum fruit? Holy shit, Michiru with the haymaker! Not Michiru.
Machina.
Machina.
And here comes the Rusu Machina with a steel chair!
I still think it's kind of sad because, like, if you watch the original trailers for Asura's Wrath, apparently he was supposed to use a lot more wrestling moves, but now he just has, like, that one wrestling move in the Ryu and Akuma DLC and the lariats he uses. I really wish they would remaster Asura's Wrath at some point. Like, especially now since, like, the fucking Xbox Live Marketplace is dead. So it's going to get increasingly harder to experience the true ending of Asura's Wrath by getting the game. Because those DLCs, they are not going to live long.
Yeah, you may need to hurry, audience.
There is like I don't like the whole like theory craft where people like, oh yeah, the real true ending was DLC because like they were going to make a second game, but they already saw that the first game didn't sell as well, so they just made what they intended as a true ending as the game. No, it released way too fucking quick for that. The truth of the matter is just that they couldn't fit the entire game on one fucking disc, so they had to do DLC. And decided, you know what, we could probably at least ask for like for like $7 for that.
It gets a bit scummy after a while. But,
like the main, it's not even that scummy. The main issue is that this was the first kind of game where it's like more the story is more important than the gameplay. Because let's be honest, the Asura's Wrath gameplay, outside of the QuickTime events, like the QuickTime events are actually a highlight. Like, they're legitimately well done. However, the actual combat sections that aren't boss fights, ugh.
Oh well.
But the more important thing is, we all know Telltales, and I don't know the exact times, the window of time. In fact, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Actually, let's go Asura's Wrath first. Asura's Wrath release date. It was February 12th, 2012. Remember that for me real quick?
Sure.
And The Walking Dead, the Telltale The Walking Dead episode 1 was released on 24th of April 2012. I feel like if that Telltale game was out before, Asura's Wrath would have not gotten nearly as much criticism for that. It's just that Asura's Wrath was one of the more major games that had that type of thing. Like, for example, if you made all the episodes of Asura's Wrath, because like for some reason Asura's Wrath is subcategorized into episodes and then again into parts. Actually, no, first into parts, then into episodes. Like, if you actually took the parts and released them as separate games for a smaller price that adds up to the same price as the game with all its DLCs, like, added together, after that Telltale thing, like episode, like the Telltale Walking Dead stuff released, no one would have had that type of criticism towards Asura's Wrath. Anyways.
なんで突然低い姿勢からお腹を狙ったタックルを
Suddenly Makina's head starts to itch as well. Oh no, it's spreading. They're contaminated.
And we must put them down before they get out.
みちる様、それは電動マッサージ機のモノマネでしょうか。震えてんのよ。苦しくて。震えて当然。薬の譲渡は薬事法違反なのよさ。マキちゃん、大丈夫だよ。これ薬のようで薬じゃないから。え、薬じゃねえの？じゃあそれ何？芋練り。芋練りを丸めた物体。それをお薬としてみちる様に渡してみたらどんな反応するかなって。ああ、芋練りな。じゃあ問題ないのよさ。ってことでチルチル、ほれ飲め。芋練り飲むかー。マキナ、もし薬事法なんとかだとしても、なんでサチじゃなくて私にタックルしてくるのよ。いやー、その金髪見てたらつい加速してしまったのよさ。ねにサチ、どうして私に丸めたい芋練りを飲ませようとするのよ。ふとプラセボの実験をしたいと思い立ったので、ちょうど良い実験台かと。プラセボ？あ、なるほどね。プラセボね。それじゃあまあ仕方ないわね。
You know that she has no
ほじゃ
idea
ま
what a placebo
今後は
is,
気を
but
つけるようにプラセボによーく言っておくのよ。
like she has no idea because she asked her to clarify in the future.
ところでチルチルよ。
Ah, my head is annoying me.
You know, I spent most of the day playing with my nieces. And one's 5, the other is 1. And now I look at Machina and I just think, yep. My nieces flash into my mind again.
There we go.
何よ。最近のチルチルは知ったかぶり以外にどんな活動をしているのよさ。
Michiru gasped at Maki's question. Yes, Michiru is indeed an activist with many activities on her plates, but lately she hasn't been doing anything productive at all. She's in an activity slump.
そうね。ねさち、私ってば最近はどんな活動をしてた？はい、今メモ帳を確認しますので少々お待ちください。そのメモ帳の隅、四角いマークがついてるけど何？これはスマートフォンでスキャンする時の目印です。後で簡単にデータベース化できるので便利なんですよ。なるほどな。何言ってるかわからないけど、なるほどな。大丈夫ですよ。何言ってるか分かってないだろうなって思いながら説明しましたから。さすがサチ。私のことは全部お見通しなのね。感動。ふのふ。ところでサチ、もののふってなんだっけ？
It means I'm going to fucking destroy everything you fucking stand for if you goddamn take that cursed language into your mouth once more. Ready to rip out every strand of your hair. Fucking fuse it into a goddamn unholy block of carbon by putting it in a fucking hydraulic press and shove it down your throat so you can never utter a word in that language ever again.
Please understand,
Anyways.
audience, we were talking about high-speed railways, and I mentioned the notable French TGV at one point, at which point the results were just as expected.
Fuck the French.
武士のことだと思いますが、急にどうなさったんですか？いや、夫婦のふーって笑ったら、もののふーと似てるなって思ったんだけど、もののふーってなんだっけと思って。はいはい。黙っていればいいものをつい口に出してしまったというやつですね。今後はだーっとけ？だーっとけ？黙っておけ？をブロークンな発音で言うと、だーっとけ？です。ブロークンなブレインのミチル様にはブロークンな発音がお似合いですね。おー、なるほどね。サチって本当に物知りなのね。ふふふのもののふ。だっとけ。あ、はい。ここのメモですね。ごく最近のミチル様の活動記録です。
As a matter of trivia, Shap is a real place. It's in Cumbria, where I grew up. Also the home of the Shap Incline. But I won't go into any further railway footage at this point. We don't want to bore everyone.
I don't know why, but like the thing, like what do you call the thing on the wall where you put your toilet paper in?
Just a toilet roll holder.
Toilet roll holder.
Bulk roll holder, whatever you want to call it.
Roll holder. The toilet roll holder in the fucking toilet where I work. If you know the thing where you're supposed to press down on it to help you like rip off something.
Mm-hmm.
If you just put it up all the way so it doesn't fall down anymore, and you have like a full roll on it and put it all the way over to one side, it just looks like butt bites from Mega Man Star Force. Hold on, in fact, you have probably no idea what I'm talking about. So, you know, actually, hold on, maybe Tenor has like... It does not. Guess I'll have to fucking look something up. You know what? While I'm looking for this, might as well talk about it. Because Bud Bison mentioned, which means Mega Man Star Force mentioned, which means I get to talk about this again. Fun fact: the first, like, at least as far as I can remember, the first like anime crush that I've had was Sonia Strum from Mega Man Star Force. Anyways, this here is Bud Bison.
Okay.
Evidently, since I mentioned Sonia, this is Sonia.
Okay.
Mega Man Star Force has some heavy fucking shit in it. Considering Sonia Strom, the entire thing, her star arc starts with the MC, which, by the way, is actually, like, suffering from depression. Yes, an actual MC in a Mega Man game is clinically depressed. I'm saying clinically depressed because, like, it does feel that way. Like, we never hear anyone say he's clinically depressed. However, he's literally refusing to go to school, going to, like, the same lookout in town every day and staring up the sky, hoping to his fucking dad, which was on a space station that miraculously just fucking vanished one day before pieces of it started falling on Earth. You know, just hoping for him to fucking come back.
Yeah.
Anyways, and Sonia's story arc essentially just starts with the alien that lives in Geo's, that's the main character, Geo's terminal just being gone one morning. So he's just like, you know what, guess I'll look for him. So he goes to the lookout platform, and he hears like someone playing a song. So he goes to check up on it, and he sees Sonia Strum just sitting there and playing the song. And they talk for a little bit, and then she leaves. And as he's about to leave, it doesn't fucking matter. Anyways, the next morning, he wakes up the same way. The doorbell rings the same way as yesterday, as the day before. He answers it. This time, instead of a cop, there's a fucking raging businessman, show businessman specifically, running into his house. Have you seen Sonia Strum? He's like, who the fuck is Sonia Strum? What the fuck? What kind of rock do you live under? She's like one of the most popular idols out there right now, and she is gone. Anyways, and he's gone again. Geo goes out again, meets with Sonia again on the lookout platform. Is like, you know what? She doesn't want to meet with her manager right now, so he's just gonna help her, like, hide a little bit. So he takes her to the space company of an acquaintance of his called Amaken. And there they get talking, and essentially, as it turns out, that Sonia originally started composing songs and singing and playing the guitar because when she first sang for her bedridden mother, it really made her happy. So she decided to get better at playing, and start actually writing songs in the hopes that it would make her mother happy, and even became an idol for that purpose. Like, she became an idol so her mother would be able to see her play her music on the TV from the hospital. Anyways, at this point, her mother sadly died, so she has lost all motivation to sing and write songs. However, her manager is essentially just screaming at her to fucking make songs again, so she's just run away. And it essentially just culminates in Gio just saying that he knows how she feels, considering his dad is essentially fucking dead anyways. And it's overall like, Star Force does deals with some heavy fucking shit sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you're wondering about the image I just posted, that would be the Shap incline.
Ah, okay. But yeah, like, there's also like kids dealing with like the death of a fucking friend in Star Force 3. And technically 2 as well, but 2 did it worse. As did 2 do a lot of things worse, quite frankly. I would say you can just skip over 2, but sadly you can't. So if you ever want to play Mega Man Star Force, just endure Star Force 2. Play it on an emulator, get the fucking fix patch, so at least you don't have to deal with the fucking encounter rate. I mean, you also want to get the fan patch for Star Force 1, because that just kind of fuses the 3 versions into one, and it's really good. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, just trying to like endure Star Force 2. Star Force 2 is universally seen as the worst one for a fucking reason. But you kinda have to fucking play it in order for some things in Star Force 3 to make sense, sadly. And more importantly, the noise form for one of the Star Force 2 characters, just literally the most busted thing in the entire fucking game. That reminds me, I haven't actually tried this whiskey bourbon without like the lemonade in it, so. Well, you know, tastes like shit. It's just like any other whiskey. On its own, at least. Quickly pour the fucking lemonade so I can drink it and wash the regular whiskey taste out. Anyways, I've got to be disappointed in you, Cactus, if you don't put an adorable picture of Sonia Strom into the goddamn thumbnail. You have your mission. Watch him do it. Don't do it as not do it as out of defiance. There we go. All closed up again.
私にも教えてほしいのよさ。どんな活動してるのよさ。では盛大に読み上げますね。その1、お肉屋さんで揚げたてのコロッケを食べるために長時間並ぶ活動。目の前で売り切れちゃったのよね。その2、スナック菓子を噛まないで口の中でゆっくり溶かしきる活動。気がついたら口からよだれが溢れ出ちゃって大変だったわ。その3、道路で目をつむったままどれだけ前に進めるかの活動。縫うか縫わないかの怪我するところだったわよ。その4、兜とクワガタ、結局どっちが強いのか調べる活動。
You know, we're still on the first scene and we've already wasted like 40 minutes because I'm terrible.
カナブン乱入で結果はよくわからなかったわね。
That sentence doesn't make sense.
その後、いつ宇宙人が攻めてきてもいいように夜はギリギリまで寝ない活動。まさか UFO が飛んできて中に吸い込まれるとはね。あの時はさすがの私も驚きましたね。なんだかんだで逃げてこられてよかったです。記憶の一部は欠落しましたが。こうやって振り返ってみるとなかなか活発に活動はしているものの、やっぱりいまいちよね。活動というかただの病人の日記じゃねえのこんなの。マキちゃん、みちる様は今のままじゃダメだって思ってるみたい。もっと大きな活動がしたいみたいだね。本当にチルチルはどうしようもねえな。そうだ、いいこと思いついちゃった。活動の基本を忘れていたわ。なんなのよさ、言ってみ。活動といえば部活動。こんな基本的なことを忘れていたなんて。部活っすか、みちる様。そうよ。どうして今まで気づかなかったのかしら。私がしてそうでしてこなかった活動、部活動。部活動の一つでもすれば活動家としてステップアップするに違いないわ。なるほどな。そうな、チルチルの言う通りな。ほんじゃ失礼するのよさ。待ちなさい、副部長。誰が副部長か。そんな面倒なことに関わりたくないのよさ。
You know, I feel Makino right now.
Yeah.
何言ってるのよ。考えてもみなさい。そもそも美浜学園に決定的に足りない要素は部活動じゃないの。さてさて、この3人のメンバーでどんな部活をやればいいのかしら。むはー、忙しくなりそうね。マキちゃん、嫌な予感しかしないね。いいから行こうよ、小峰書記長。書記長
Usually clubs don't have like general secretaries though. That's the fucking student council.
Yeah.
You're crossing the beat. You're crossing the streams here. That's dangerous, Michiru.
To be fair though, Mihama's small enough to justify such a term.
Suppose so. You know, Miyama Academy would probably be the one school where it makes sense for a student council to have more power than as much power as the usual fucking school, considering, you know, they're all there is.
Yeah.
In the classroom at school, Michiru is gleaming intently at the blackboard with a pencil in her mouth. The words "let's think up a new kind of club activities" are written on the board. With Sachi standing in front of them, chalk in hand. Anyone can tell that this meeting has been going on too long, as Makina has already fallen asleep with her face pressed up against the desk.
斬新な部活ってなかなか難しいのね。お言葉ですが、みちる様、 斬新でなくてはいけないものでしょうか。
そりゃそうでしょう。どうせやるならまだ誰もやってない新しい部活がいいじゃない。
You know, someone probably made a doujin about this where it's a sex club or something.
I was hoping nobody would mention that, but there you go. Yeah.
So you also thought about that, huh?
I admit it, yes, but not for very long. I wanted to give the poor idiots a chance.
なるほど。おっしゃる通りかもしれません。では来週またここで。
You know you fucked up if even Sachi is trying to escape the situation.
ダメ。今決めるの。今がいいの。
ではこんな風に考えてみてはいかがでしょう。ゼロから新しいものを作るのは難しいので、既存のものを足すというアイデアです。
I suggest a mahjong club.
Okay.
It is my odd addiction that I haven't touched in like a month, but still.
それってどういうこと？
あ？
Numbers noise.
I'm not used to this tone of voice from Sachi.
あ？
つまりバレーボールをビーチでやるとビーチバレーという新しいスポーツになりますね。このように組み合わせで新しいスポーツを作ってその部活動をするというのが
Like Sachi actually just looked at Michiru for a second like she was just a bug that she was just so tempted to squash right then and there. But then she managed to pull herself back together.
なるほどね。それね。いいわね。採用。私もちょうど同じこと考えてたの。じゃあこれはどうかしら。
And you're gonna love this suggestion.
I'm meant to prepare myself.
はい、何でしょうか。
ロッカー剣道。
You don't have the penis for that!
Hey, why did it go to cottaging? Why did you have to go to that? Why?
You are not deep sea slugs.
And the loser gets to be mother.
Yeah, exactly. Like, fuck. God, I adore the fucking VTuber girl failure anime. It's amazing. I hope you're aware of what manga I'm talking about.
I haven't heard of it, truth to tell, but to be honest, looking at Mitra, I'm beginning to get the idea behind it.
It's hold on. This one.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, the one where they randomly fucking mentioned Ubisoft. Not just Ubisoft, they also, by name, mentioned fucking Kinkoi.
Oh my word, really?
Yes, yes. It also the girl in red was trying to imitate like the main character's voice during specifically a Ria sex scene, and afterwards she mentioned school days, whereupon both she and the main character Aoyuki just started screaming like "Makoto, die!" which was followed by them like swapping the tab to the fucking peaceful boat scene, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh dear.
Hold on, what's some more there? Yeah, also the most normal one that's also in this GIF, the one with the foxtails. She kind of broke after the next gen got announced, and now she has become obsessed with being a mommy. Like, oh God, I think there was also like one line she said was like, why don't you just like return back into my womb, and Ayuki is just like, oh my god, this is fucked up. Somebody help. Yeah, essentially the anime is just like chaos fucking incarnate. And incidentally, in the newest episode, there was one question about those slugs. I did already know about those slugs, sadly, at that point. Which is funny because, like, the most innocent girl was like, ah, yes, the two slugs just, like, fight it out. And it's like, well, yeah, they do fight it out. They find out who gets pregnant. They're hermaphroditic. And she's just like, oh, like, well, I don't understand a word of what you just said, but, yay, I won. Anyways.
ほう、一応聞きますけど、
剣道をロッカーの中でやるというアイデアです。
ロッカーというのは、物をしまう収納でおなじみのロッカーでしょうか？
教室の後ろとかにあるあのロッカー。だってさ、ビーチでバレエをやるんならさ、ロッカーで剣道してもいいじゃない？
I suggest we euthanize Michiru. It's a mercy.
Okay, where can't you play kendo, dare I ask?
A fucking locker!
Well, other than a locker then.
Well, other than the locker, you know, deep sea.
The edge of a volcano.
No, you can at the edge of the volcano. It just doesn't really end well usually. Remember Anakin.
Yep, that's what I was thinking of.
What are
Make sure
lightsabers if not just more deadly kendo swords?
Yeah. Jedi kendo.
するのは自由ですが、多少手狭ではないかと。
よし、物を試しよう。一回やってみよう。サチ、あのロッカーの中に移動。
いや、みちる様、さすがにロッカーの中を。
これは予想以上に真っ暗かつ手狭ね。
Well, this reeks of Yuri bait. Was there already a CG gallery in the main menu? I have to check actually.
There was,
Hold on.
yes.
前のシーンまでも。
That was about to quick save, but okay, if you remember, then sure. If it's not in there, I'm going to stab you.
予想通りと言った方が適切ですね。
誰だとぎゅうぎゅうになるのね、ロッカーって。
But you could
Okay,
be-
we get it.
I've got an
Just start
idea.
making
How
out.
about? I've got an idea. How about if you wanted to do locker kendo in future, you both walk around in lockers with holes cut for the arms, so then you can wave swords at each other. And the first person rendered deaf from being hit repeatedly in a hollow place.
That would
loses.
that is, isn't that literally just like an Orballs battle? Or whatever
Maybe.
they're called.
To be honest with you, at that stage, I just get knight's armor.
People are always like, "Oh, Knight's armor makes you so fucking slow." Have you ever seen like a knight in form or sprint towards you full speed?
That's true. You suppose actually, fun fact: a properly made suit of a good old-fashioned knight's armor, you should be able to do a somersault in.
Exactly. Anyways,
If you get enough subscribers, I'll try that.
一人用でもないですけど。
you know, if someone actually like is mad enough to send me like a full knight's armor, like custom made to my body, I'll fucking try to do a somersault
Yeah.
and record it.
Get
I don't
enough
give a
subs.
shit.
Yeah, we get past the 1 million sub mark, we'll both do it.
I mean, like, I have a fucking manic. The manic isn't in the background anymore. Where the fuck did it go?
We've all seen it. It's there somewhere.
Yeah, you've all seen it. I can even just put the armor on the mannequin after I'm done with it. Just like put it up in my fucking living room. People are gonna come here like, what the fuck?
It's just like those medieval castles here in Blighty. There's that stack
Like,
of armor set up in
That
the
is going to
corner.
be so
And then
fucking
it starts
funny.
moving.
That is going to be so fucking funny. Did you see this picture of the Machito body pillow that I posted on Memes League pictures?
I think it did a while ago.
Yeah, like someone just walked into my living room. On one side of the fucking room, there's like a fucking Machito body pillow and the goddamn Ururu and Sarana pillow, and on the other side of the room, there's a fucking full knight's armor on a mannequin. Like, people aren't gonna know what to fucking think.
これだけ近いと吐息が顔にかかっちゃったりするのね。
何せ手狭ですからね。
なんかサチってさ、甘い香りしない？
Yes, we get it. You're kinda gay.
My new favorite expression.
God, that
coming from Michiru in a minute.
God, that reminds me of the fucking, like, 4chan post that I saw where someone's like be like the typical like be me ... setup. It is like IS be him, like he's gay, and he was essentially talking about how he is close friends with this girl, and he was over at her place one day, and she was essentially doing yoga while he was just hanging out there, and he just like starts feeling really awkward, and he's just like, wow, it's fucking hot. It's just, he takes off her yoga pants, so she's only there in her fucking thong essentially, and he's like, and she just keeps going. He just pops a fucking boner and like tries to hide it with a pillow, and eventually he's like, you know what, it's still fucking out your mind. Just like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So she takes off the sports top on top of it, so she's just there in like a fucking like sports panties and sports bra doing yoga, and he's fucking hard as a rock, and he's like, what do I do? This is weird. What's going on with me? And I'm just over here like, my brother in Christ, you aren't gay. At the very least, you're bi.
You're either bi, pan, or completely straight as an arrow.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Even an
so
arrow
many
bends, like,
so many
still.
things, but like people online at this point, it's like being straight is an allergic condition that needs to be get rid of sometimes. Sometimes it feels like that's what people think, and it's so absurd. Liking the opposite gender is not weird. It doesn't matter if you like both genders. Liking the opposite gender is not weird. It is a physiological thing for your body to react like that. Like, you like cock? Sure. Good for you. You like pussy? Sure. Good for you. You like both? Sure. Good for you. Don't just deny the possibility of liking either. I will always say that, like, I will point out immediately, like, sexually, I am entirely straight. I do not feel any kind of attraction towards male sex. However, romantically, I will say I'm straight, but that might just be because I haven't met the right guy yet.
Yeah, I think we went on about this
Like,
a while ago.
Yeah, I even openly said so to my fucking parents, which both of them were like shook for a second because like they didn't expect that out of fucking nowhere, because like I did just say that with like barely any like fucking preamble. But they were like, yeah, sure, fucking who fucking cares? Now we'll always stand by that. I am straight, but just because I haven't met the right guy yet. And people should be open to this shit. Opinions change. What you like changes. As a kid, you fucking ate spinach. Now you fucking like it. You know what? In the same vein, as a kid, you might have liked cock, but now you don't anymore.
Also, I'm just looking at those two eyes, and I'm struck just how similar this shade is.
Those two what?
Sachi and Michiru's eyes are almost the same color.
Oh, yeah, they are.
そうでしょうか。自分ではわかりません。
いや、
Can't believe I didn't
まあい
notice
いん
it
だ
on
けど
there.。
はあ、
暑いわね。ムシムシしてくるわね。
そうですね。体勢をちょっと変えましょうか。
そうしましょう。なんか当たってるんだけど、これ何？
それは私の体の一番柔らかい部分ですね。
Your ass.
こっちは
そこは2番目に柔らかい部分ですね。
この2番目の部分ちょっと湿ってるけど。
すみません、汗ばんでしまって。
いいのよ。別にそれはいいのよ。
This entire scene is literally just Yuri bait.
Well, it wouldn't be another game without this happening at this point. I want to run up to that thing with a baseball bat and hit it.
Oh yeah, that would be funny.
Let's.
Just
And
you
how
know-
deaf can I make
No,
you two? This is
I'll-
Locker Kendo,
You
alright?
know, first, however, extract me, extract Sachi. She doesn't deserve it. Michiru 100% deserves it.
Just a one-person locker.
Like you say you would run up to the locker she's in and hit her with the baseball bat. I would run up to her and hit her with a baseball bat.
Oh, come on! You violent man.
I am always violent.
何よ。
正直ムラムラしてきました。
Oh no. Sachi is the gay one.
みちる様大丈夫ですか？ペタペタペタ。
大丈夫だから必要以上に触らないでよ。
いや、ですから性的に興奮してきてしまいましたし、下着がいい感じに恥ずかしい状態になっていますし。
恥ずかしい状態ってどういう状態よ。女同士なのよ。それなのに。
Keep up in mind, Michiru. Don't be a goddamn asshole.
Be a bigot.
Don't be a bigot. That's the word I was looking for. Like I was about to like, oh, what's the word? It's something like faggot? No, that's the opposite.
That's what we're looking at.
それなのにです。聞いていただけますか？
Like I am actually serious. Like I was literally just like, fuck, what's the name? Fag? No, that's not the fucking word. And I by no means meant that in like a comedic fucking fashion. Like I actually was trying to remember the word bigot, and my mind arrived at faggot.
That's what it came to.
They sound
Yeah, they do
similar.
sound similar.
聞いてみる。
こうしてほてった肌が触れ合うと、たとえ相手がみちる様でも妙に性的な高まりを感じる自分を否定できません。ご安心ください、みちる様。私はこう見えて口が硬いんです。このロッカールームで起こったことは全て秘密にします。無論みちる様が言って回れというのでしたら恥ずかしさはありますが、若さゆえの過ちとして公表することもやぶさかではありません。しかしここはやはり2人だけの秘密としておくべきなのだと思います。私の性的な対象は男性です。ですがこの年代の少女というのは思春期ならではの不安定なジェンダーを抱えているのです。ですから何かのきっかけで女同士でということがあっても何の不思議はないのです。そんなことが実際あるのかと聞かれたらあるのですと私は答えます。
You wanna bet it was with fucking.
音量の設定をするわよ。
Amine? Thank you.
To be honest with you, the first thing that pops into my mind just now is, I wish Machina was secretly awake and recording all this.
Oh yeah, that would be hilarious.
That would be brilliant.
Like she just records it all, walks up to you, and she's like, "Here, listen to this."
Enjoy.
Machina, what the fuck? Like he just says the what the fuck in the same cadence as like that one dude from Mafia 2. Like, what the fuck? Hold on, can I actually find the voice clip of that? I
One
actually
minute.
have to test now.
Where we find.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, yeah.
What now? Well, this one don't like manual labor. What the fuck?
Oh, this one don't like manual labor. What the fuck? that delivery is amazing still.
そしてそのジェンダーの揺らぎこそが今この瞬間の胸の高鳴りなのではないかと思います。みちる様、今私の手がみちる様のお世辞にも大きいとは言えないその胸に触れそうで、しかし触れない絶妙な位置にあります。
Okay, let's like try to deconstruct the sentence again. Michiru, your breasts, which I could not describe as big even out of flattery, are in a strange position where it seems I could touch them but can't. I can't. This would just at this point it would sound more natural if it says but can't instead of but I can't. Because then it sounds like she's actually breaking down and has lost like the grasp of the fucking modern language. I poured too much whiskey in there. Oh well, who cares? But instead, it's just... she just fucked up. Because she says... if... like... where it seems I would like to... but it seems like I could touch them. Like, she mixed up the I and the like. Also, hold on, it's gonna taste like shit for a little bit, probably. I'm just gonna have to continuously pour more in there. I'm supposed to like mix this like 1 part whiskey, 2 parts Fanta, but I actually made it 1 part whiskey, 1 part Fanta. That's just now.
It's just
たった数ミリ手を動かせばみちる様のぷっくりとした桜色の乳首に触れることができるでしょう。しかし私はそれをしません。なぜか、それがなぜか、なぜならみちる様の許可が必要だからです。これから起こる一時の秘め事はどちらかの強要であってはいけません。お互いにそれとなく共犯とでも言うのでしょうか。いけないことだとは知っていながら止めることのできない性欲。
No kids.
Like, I don't know why, but I was just mad. She's just like walked in on this, started here, and is like, I mean, it's not forbidden, but you do you, and just leaves. Talking about Chizuru, that reminds me. Have you seen about the VN that Jas is apparently translating right now?
No, I haven't.
Hokago Education.
Hokago Education, okay. Go Education.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just, you know what? Actually, you yourself look up Hokago Education and then just look at all the girls with routes, real quick. I will wait for you.
Okay, VNDB.
Actually, you know what? Let me check how much alcohol this whiskey I have right now has. It is a 40%er. Distilled in Bardstown. Imported. Kentucky, United States.
Okay, Hokago Education Sensei to Hajiro Miko no lesson.
Don't try to pronounce it, please.
Sorry. Anyway, what about the characters?
Just look at the character profiles and read through them. Just like, or at least, at the very least, just the tags. Meanwhile, I will check if the cat is in the hallway.
Yeah, I noticed the one commonest thing.
Alright, I'm
Teacher.
back. Yep, every single route is a teacher route. This is even better than double Sensei Life, where only 2 out of 5 were teacher routes. This game was made for me! It would actually be hilarious if, like, because I checked, and this game was made in, I think, 2001 or 2021 or 2020, which was very squarely already when I was active on YouTube. Imagine how hilarious it would be if, like, some Japanese dev, like, saw my obsession with teacher, was like, you know what?
Let's make him a game.
Market weakness. That's a market we can we can abuse.
Let's make that singular man a game.
So yeah, I am so looking forward to that to finally release, and I'm going to beg Just USA on my hands and knees for me to be allowed to play that game.
You heard it here first.
As will I beg Sekai Project for me to be allowed to play the Wagamama spec fan disc once that finally releases. Also hiccups.
青い果実のように熟れてはいない、まだ芯の残る、だからこそ美しい、そんな性的な経験を味わおうではありませんか。
I don't like you using that fucking euphemism, considering I genuinely like unripe apples. I like how sour they taste. And Kira's playing Abiotic Factor. But yeah, like, I don't like her using this simile, considering exactly me liking unripe apples, or overall just green apples, because they were nice and sour, and I like sour. Also, I
What's like a bunch of cookers or something?
Yes, also accidentally just opened my YouTube to MP3 converter. I'm gonna be using that one later to grab all the Grisaia openings, because, like, I remembered that they were bangers. Ah! I can scream without repercussion now.
With the door open as well.
Yeah. Ah!
When are they getting back anyway?
Sunday, like I said.
Oh, Sunday. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, they are
Everyone
over...
raid the house. Woot.
Yeah, they're over in Bayerischer Wald.
Okay.
Like, is that how people know that? Or do they call it, like, Bavarian Forest or something? Stupid. It's a very popular vacation destination in Bavaria.
And of course, because you can get the days off work, you're stuck at...
I mean, to be fair, even if I did have a fucking vacation this week, I would still stay at home. I'm just not really one to go out if it's, like, within the country, honest to God. Like,
You want to go overseas?
if they were like, you know what, we're gonna go to, like, fucking Ireland or the UK for a vacation, I would 100% go along, just because that's, like, something actually unique.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But if
like,
they're literally just going to a
Italy
hotel in Bavaria, I'm still really like, well, it's still Bavaria. Like,
I was
sure, you're
about
gonna have
to say.
access to a nice pool and all that, but I don't really care. Like, all I want at a pool is just, like, sit in it and relax without anything going on. So, like, a public pool is literally just defeats the fucking purpose. Like, I actually really would like to just go to, like, America, UK, or fucking Japan for a vacation at some point. Like, even if the vacation isn't really looking at, like, sites, but just meeting with, like, people I talk online or with subscribers or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, that alone would be just, like, entertaining in my opinion.
Yeah, that's doing stupid shit.
Like, if anyone watching these videos is ever just like, you know, oh, you know what, he's heading to me at, like, Munich for, like, a vacation or something, like, literally just fucking tell me. like get in contact with me, and like I will literally just like hang out with you for like a day. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take you to
Yeah,
like a
let's go.
nice fucking pub over in Munich.
Yeah, let's all go and tear München up.
Yeah. You can just say Munich since you didn't even pronounce München right.
München. Alright, fair enough.
Mm.
I thought I'd try, you know.
Yeah. Like I did tear
Effort.
up München with I did tear up Munich with fucking Colonel. Like I did take him to like a pub.
Yeah. You told us this cool story.
Like I'd like go if any of you are ever like in fucking Munich for like a fucking week or so. Like I will literally just like if I don't have work that day, I'll fucking head on down. I'll fucking like go to a goddamn pub with you, drink a fucking beer, eat some nice food, you talk for a day. Like I don't see why fucking not. Anyways.
いいえ、わかります。急にそんなことを言われても、みちる様とてどう返答をしたらよいものかと怖がっているご様子さえ手に取るようにわかるのです。でもね、みちる様、それはこの小峰幸とて同じこと。汗に匂いはしないかしら、毛の処理は大丈夫かしら、さっきおトイレに行っておけばよかったわ、などなど思うことはたくさんあります。
Oh no. Now, like, here's the thing. Like, Leisure doesn't have any H scenes as far as I know. But if this was turning into an H scene, there would be piss involved. And now that you mentioned the whole bathroom thing, and I no longer want anything to do with this.
You'll be happy to know. You'll be happy to know there aren't H scenes.
Okay, good. I lived through Alistia. I don't want any more of that ever again. Like, I didn't want it the first time. I want it even less now. Like, I don't remember if you ever, Primal Hearts 2.
Can't say I've seen the offending scene.
There is this is like not even like in the main route. There's like one of the extras you can select after, and it's literally just like she's the student council she's the president of one of the two student councils at the academy. And the extra essentially just like goes over to the council room where she's in, and he's like, "Hey," at least it's just like gets so fucking happy, and like it's like this chibi CG, and suddenly you just see like a fucking yellow goddamn waterfall from underneath her skirt, where it's just like she fucking like got so excited to see him, she pissed herself like a dog. And I like that will forever be the blemish on Alicia's route, because like Alicia would be so fucking adorable and such a nice route if the H scenes didn't have such a weird obsession with her piss. One H scene was rather kinky though. Like for their first H scene, she literally told him to tie her up so she couldn't like wriggle away or escape when he put it in, because she knew that it would be painful considering the size difference.
だがね、みちる様。だからこそだ。そのような戸惑いや迷いを振り切って、二人の肌がより接近した瞬間にこそ、今まで味わったことのない快楽が生まれるのではないでしょうか。いいんです。最初はキスから始めましょう。唇を重ね、舌を差し込み、お互いの体温を感じるところから全ては始まるのです。お互いの唇の感触に頬を染めることで、私とみちる様がこうしてロッカーの中にいることの本当の意味が理解できるのではないでしょうかね。
Aren't you all grateful that it came to a stop now?
The violent movement of the locker is accompanied by a loud noise which causes Machina to wake up with a fright. When she looks behind her, the door to the locker slowly begins to open. Hit on the head by a broom, Michio collapses to the ground.
さっちん、これどういうことなのよさ。
みちる様とロッカー剣道をやることになったんだけど、ご覧の通り油断させてからの面。この一本で私の勝ち。
ロッカー剣道、狭い国土の日本にぴったりのスポーツなのよさ。
You know, considering your size, you might actually be able to play if the opponent was the same size.
She isn't that small, but yes, I see your point.
She's a fucking peanut.
She's a borrower.
She's a goddamn bean. I've never eaten beans, and I will never. Like, that's a lie. I have eaten edamame beans and, like, a rice ball. And they were unintrusive for the most part. Like, I didn't like them in there, but it was like, yeah, the rest is good enough for me to just ignore them. But I would have preferred it without the edamame beans. Like, I genuinely just don't like beans, apparently. Listen, just give me meat. I did actually have meat for dinner today. Like a nice, like, You know what? You can help me and Eagle, because neither of us remember the word for, like, the cut of meat from, like, a pig's neck. But yeah, essentially a steak from that cut. Just, like, fried with, like, garlic, salt in, like, a pan, and then, like, have some goat cheese on top of it and have it melt, and it was very nice. And it all immediately brought me to the fucking rant that I always go to, where why are people so obsessed with rare and medium done steak? There's a reason why well done is called well done, because that's what it's fucking done!
You know, I did try to encourage him not to admit this openly, but I suspect
I don't give a
people
shit! I don't give a
are
shit!
gonna claim
Medium
that.
done, medium done, the very name implies that it is not quite ready yet. It is
Medium rare.
halfway to fucking ready. The very name implies it. You're eating fucking raw meat. That's what's fucking going on. You fucking animals. Sorry.
All I can say
Very
is don't do
aggressive
it with
there.
pork because it will likely kill you.
Chicken is even worse.
Oh yeah. Salmonella, everybody.
Salmonella. God, all it reminds me of the fucking John Tron video with Turducken, and you get salmonella in your bloodstream. Because he cuts himself with a knife accidentally while working on a goddamn chicken. Incidentally, I feel the need to talk about something. Namely, I am at this point convinced that my e-scooter requires a blood sacrifice once a month. Because at least one time a month, every single fucking time on my way to work, I will just like, because I have to push with my leg up the mountain, and at least one time a month I will push and immediately skin my fucking ankle against the fucking scooter and draw blood, which happened just recently. You can barely see it. Actually, I should not show my foot on fucking camera. That was a mistake. God, there's a goddamn Wikifeet article coming, isn't there? Nah, it's not. I'm not fucking famous enough for that. But yeah, like, I was just like, Like, at work, it was like, yeah, sure, it still hurts, but, like, I thought it was literally just, like, still sore. But, like, at work, once I arrived at work and started working, I was like, something feel like there's actual liquid running down my fucking foot for a little bit. And I just, like, looked at my sock and was like, huh, there's a dark spot on my sock, and just, like, lifted up my sock. Oh! Yep, there's the blood. No, forgot what brand my scooter was. In fact, I can actually just check on my phone, considering that it requires me to connect to an app in order to run. It is a 9bot, which what country is 9bot from? It's from Beijing, China. You know what? That's kind of funny because considering the Japanese blood sacrifice to work, I thought it was made by the Aztec.
That's made by the ancient, made by Incas and Aztecs.
Hold on, let me grab the fucking name again. Hold on.
What was the betting? That thing grows arms and rips your heart out.
Hold on. Oh, and let's try to have Eagle pronounce the word again. Hold on.
Oh no! What kind of embarrassment am I going to have? Is it München?
No.
Oh my word! Hang on. Tezcatlipoca? No, that's not.
Tezcatlipoca.
Alright.
Tezcatlipoca.
Tezcatlipoca.
Yeah.
I
Funnily enough, that is the word for like the 4 main creator gods of Aztec myth, which is funny because they're all like color coded. Essentially, one of them is the red Tezcatlipoca. One of them is the black Tezcatlipoca. One of them is the white Tezcatlipoca. One of them is the blue Tezcatlipoca. Funny enough, however, the black Tezcatlipoca is called Tezcatlipoca. Yes! Among the 4 greater gods, I like the black god the most.
Going back to pronunciations for a second, at least it wasn't like the longest Welsh place name, which is done purely for marketing reasons and angles, see.
And the white Tezcatlipoca is Quetzalcoatl, which, gives Cactus an excuse to put Lucoa into the thumbnail.
Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah, in fact, do that. It provokes more engagement. People are gonna see Lucoa. They're gonna click on the video because Ooga Unga Bunga Big Titty Dragon Girl. You know what? People always like, oh yeah, let's fucking talk about Tezcatlipoca. Like, come on, I want an anime girl version. Shipetoke, which, he is literally also called Our Lord the Flayed One.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that particular tidbit.
Hold on, hold on, I'm gonna try to pronounce the blue Tezcatlipoca again. Huitzlipochtli. That's probably wrong. But yeah, like the red Tezcatlipoca is literally just a flayed person. Yeah, Our Lord the Flayed One. Like, give us an anime girl version of that. Or, anime girl version of Huitzlipochtli. I forgot the T there. Actually, you know what? Tezcatlipoca is the god of providence, the invisible in darkness, lord of the night, and Ursa Major, ruler of the Norse. Shipetotec is god of force and agriculture, lord of seasons, regeneration and crafts, ruler of the east. Quetzalcoatl is god of life, light, wisdom, lord of the day and the winds, and ruler of the west. Huitzlipochtli is god of war and will, lord of the sun and fire, ruler of the south. God, fucking Aztec names are so hard! Again, Tezcatlipoca. That's the only one I can say aside from Quetzalcoatl and Chipitotec. I'm starting to feel the alcohol a little bit.
武士道の精神にものっとってるしね。
Something else you got into.
God, for some reason, reading the word Bushido Spirit just reminds me of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of goddamn 6 samurai being an archetype. Which is funny because there are no longer just 6 samurai. The name is a misnomer. So for some reason there's a meme for like a meme in the Yu-Gi-Oh community where it's just like for some reason people say the German name of Gate of the 6 Samurai whenever it's activated. I don't know why. I blame Farfa. But yeah, I'm so happy that like there was like a tournament recently where like a majority of the players were of course playing fucking Snake Eyes Fiendsmith, which is like the fucking go-to meta deck currently. And I'm so happy that out of all of the decks, there was one deck that beat like 7 duels in a row, including like at least one Snake Eyes Fiendsmith deck, and it was Ancient Gear. And I'm fucking partying because I will always stand Ancient Gear. In fact, I'm literally just waiting for Master Duel to finally release this new support that already exists. In fact, that new support was what made the deck viable in that tournament, including one card that's based on Professor Crocker. Namely Ancient Gear Commander, was it? But yeah, like, I'm literally just waiting for Master Duel to finally release Ancient Gear Advance and Ancient Gear Commander, and I will never stop playing Ancient Gear. I will never fucking stop. I just adore the archetype too fucking much. It's literally just like big machine golem things, and it's like, it's amazing. Surprisingly, I've never played an Artificer in D&D. Can you believe that?
Surprise, surprise.
Anyways.
死んだの？
Yes, I hope so.
生きてるよ。
God damn it.
多分。
Probably.
Oh, that's a chance.
頭痛い。
You know, that's a surprise considering there's nothing in it.
And it bounces
申し
around.
訳ありません。力加減を間違えてしまったようで、ついフルで。
なんでフルで叩くのよ、もう。
No, I'm starting to feel like a little fuzziness at the tips of my fingers, but I'm home alone, so I should stop drinking.
If he faints and dies, we'll know.
Like, I'm still like I will drink one more glass, at the very least. Like, I'm still confident enough to where I can say, like, I'm not drunk enough to where I can control myself. Like, yes, I am slightly tipsy. Like, you know what, hold on, let me, like, walk around the room real quick. I'll, like, you know what, actually, I won't just walk around the room. I'll look upstairs where the cat is. In fact, hold on. Okay, there are some difficulties walking straight forward. Hold on, let me walk back just so my voice doesn't cut out. There is some difficulty walking in a straight line. But that's always the first fucking instinct. Also, like... hold on. You know, maybe I will stop after the fucking class. Like, I do have my weird habits in, like, movement going on. A lot of people don't know this, but, like, a lot of, like, the gesture work I do when I, like, on my own tends to be, like, weirdly, like, on the feminine side, and I don't know why. Like, I blame myself taking after my mother more so than my father. At least I think so. Who knows? But yeah, like, I also tend to, like, cock my hips a lot when, like, on my own and no one sees me, and I don't know why. It literally just happens. But hey, it does make me, like, a hell of a good, like, drag queen makes it so I have a hell of a good drag queen impression, so it is for the funnies as well. So I don't mind. Anyways, I'm gonna go check where the cat is. Chili!
So yes, audience, hello, it's just us for the time being. We hope you're enjoying this bout of hijinks with, for the most part, podcast in the midst of it all. But we never ask about how you're doing in the audience. How are you? Please, tell us. Write it in all the comments. Or indeed, come on the replacement Discord server. At least, looking back on it, I could have sworn there was no age scenes for leisure. I'm sure there isn't. Don't quote me on that, audience. That'd be very embarrassing to have to admit. Also, audience, much like you at home, I'm wondering how bad it is as well.
You know what? It does bode well for my own sobriety that I can still run down the stairs.
Stupid question. You were recording throughout that entire time, right?
Yes, I was.
Right. Good. In that case,
Don't worry,
my
I would have
name
told you
has
if I
been
paused
noted.
the recording. You did not talk to yourself.
Don't worry, I'd rather begin to guess. I've just been sharing inane thoughts with the audience.
I did notice I really need to take a piss, so, you know, let's just do like a few more lines and then we'll... In fact, actually, hold on, let me pause the recording and take a piss real quick.
Alright, we'll do the same.
Alright. Empty out! We're back!
Hello. Again.
You
You
know
know,
what?
this part is supposed to give or take. Well, I say this part, but this particular offshoot of the series is only supposed to last about an hour or an hour and a half, and here we are podcasting it up as usual.
Yeah, an hour and a half we are. You know what? It's gonna sound weird. But already, like, just a piss break, like, just because of the piss break, I already feel less drunk than when we paused the recording. Like, I adore my liver. My liver is a fucking trooper.
Yeah.
Like, it works overtime, and I adore it. Like, I could literally just, like, go, like, fucking 20 minutes without drinking alcohol, and I will feel less drunk than before. My liver is just kind of, like, supercharged, and I love it. Fucking flies. Let's stab some of them.
ところで次はどうするのよさ。そうね。この3人で考えても拉致が開かなかった。ということは、新しい風が必要よ。新しい風とは？榊由美子。あの女にアイデアを頂戴しに行こうってわけ。
There has been a substantial lack of Yuji thus far. Which, you know, I appreciate. That is literally just like being nice to my voice. Then again, I am certainly not Liam O'Brien. Fun fact, did you know that Liam O'Brien literally had to go to the hospital after recording his lines as Asura for Asura's Wrath?
Mm-hmm.
Like, during an interview, he literally talked about how he went to the first recording of Asura's Wrath and he was given the fucking line list and it was literally just like screaming over and over again, and he was like, okay, so this is probably for like the combat scenarios and all that, you know, all the combat lines of him using heavy attacks or he screams and all that. So he just like went to the producer like, okay, could we please do the cutscene first? You know, just to like be nice on his voice, essentially. Just like make it so he doesn't lose his voice. And the director just looks at him and is like, this is the cutscenes. You gotta remember that there's one part in Asura's Wrath where the man has to scream almost uninterrupted for almost 20 seconds. I'm not surprised that he had to go to the hospital after that.
Yeah. For a shot voice.
There is a lot of screaming in Asura's Wrath done by Asura. Which, you know, is fair. The man's wife was killed, his daughter was kidnapped, and the girl that he essentially just started, like, protecting, that looked like his daughter, was fucking murdered.
Sakaki さんならなんかこう変な感じの一人遊びとか一部の国にしかない特殊なスポーツとか詳しそうですものね。
今はもう使ってはいけない兵器全般とかな。
呪い全般とかね。
何二人してブツブツ言ってるのよ。それにしてもお腹痛い。
だからこのお薬を。
That's not medicine.
だから違うってば。マキナのタックルが原因でお腹痛いの。
なるほど。マキちゃんの肩が溝落ちにきれいに入ってましたからね。この小峰幸とであの角度で突っ込んでこられたら防御姿勢を取るまでに数秒必要です。
あれこそが風見流スーパー護身術なのよさ。いきなり猛スピードで突っ込んでくる護身術ってある？むしろ攻めてきてると思うけど。まあ確かにな。でもよかったなチルチル。937コーチだったら死んでたぞ。
I don't get this reference. Hold on, I feel the need to look this up now. What the fuck is that gonna tell me? Oh yeah, someone's like, Morgan sent me like a picture of like a random ass like Pokemon OC, and it's like, yeah, sure, it's a Pokemon OC, which kind of makes it cringe, but at the same time, it's like genuinely adorable. I'm not gonna actually like go out of my way to put the picture on the video, by the way. Too lazy, essentially. I'm still like, I'm still so fucking lucky when I started playing Honkai Star Rail, it just so happened to be the banner for both Ron Mei and Firefly, and I fucking got both of them. Context. The literally strongest team in the game currently consists of one character you get guaranteed, namely the main character and their imaginary form, as well as Firefly and Ranmei. Like, those three are literally part of the strongest team in the current meta. And when I decided, you know what, I'm gonna like start playing Honkai Star Rail, and the moment like the free draws end, I will see what I have, and if it's got dog shit, I will stop playing. And I looked at what I had when I finished, and it was literally Firefly, Ron May, Gallagher, and the imaginary MCs. It was like, okay, this is literally like the meta team, so why the fuck shouldn't I play more? Anyways, Hill 937. The first thing that shows up is Schlacht am Hamburger Hill, or Battle of Hamburger Hill. Battle of Hamburger Hill, 23rd to 20th of May 1969. Nice. Was fought by the U.S. Army and the Army of the Republic of Vietnam forces against the People's Army of Vietnam forces during Operation Apache Snow of the Vietnam War. Why is it called Hamburger Hill if it's Vietnam? Hamburg is German. What's happening? I'm not even acting like I'm genuinely fucking confused right now. What the fuck's going on? Like, why Hamburger Hill if it's Vietnam? That reminds me, I should probably like order some more Gamer Sucks sometime soon. Then again, I have to pay like $600 for my fucking hypersensibilization, or whatever it's fucking called in English. The thing that is supposed to like slowly but surely get rid of your fucking allergy.
Something that slowly gets rid of allergies.
Essentially, like, it's a thing where your doctor was like, okay, your allergy is neither too strong nor too weak. So, like, it is annoying in your daily life, but it also isn't strong enough to where it isn't possible to do this treatment. So, essentially, they, like, grab, like, a fucking syringe of a substitute, kind of, that is supposed to elicit the same immune response as the stuff that you're allergic to, and they like inject it into your arm, and they do that for like 3 fucking years, and it essentially makes your body acclimate to that, and your immune response slowly but surely gets less and less. Ever since I started doing this, I actually started to have less problems when it came to nosebleeds, because like the most prominent reaction my body had to like general dust around the house was my nose would start bleeding extremely easily. And ever since this happened, my nosebleeds have been exceedingly rare.
Right.
Anyways, the last glass of the day, and we are halfway through the bottle. Jesus. This bottle has 0.7 liters. God, what's the fucking math on that? Hold on. Is there like a calculator for that? Drinks calculator. Drinks and resources. Oh, do the drink aware? Ireland. Of course, it's Ireland. I am male. I am at home. What drink am I having? I'm having a whiskey. Where is a whiskey? You know what? Measures of Sprite. Nah, never mind. Should probably go for like Sprite plus soft drink. Calculate. You're under the lower... Actually, hold on, never mind. That's why I have to press the plus multiple times, apparently. No, never mind. It just doesn't work that way. I have to bring up another one. Unit calculator. Sure. Alcohol change. You okay? Hold on. Where's the fucking single shot of spirits? The whole bottle is like 7. So if I go 2 on the 35 milliliter, so I go 2 on those. See results. Good news, you are developing with your drinking within the recommended guidelines and are less likely to develop alcohol-related problems. Okay. Sometimes me I was using this calculator wrong. Blood alcohol concentration, sure. Liquor. You know what? Actually, I don't fucking care. I don't care enough to figure out those goddamn calculators. They're way too fucking confusing anyways. I'm drinking one more glass and that's it. Remember, kids, drink responsibly. The moment you start feeling tipsy, stop drinking. The only reason why I'm still drinking is because I literally just like stopped feeling tipsy over a piss break. Your liver is not the caliber of my liver. Be honest with yourself.
Probably
Accept
true.
your own weakness.
He actually has an iron liver.
Literally. Apparently. I don't know why. Like, I feel tipsy quickly, but at the same time, I literally just, like, work off the alcohol in record speed.
937コーチってどこなのよ。
ナムです。
And then...
Gonna listen to Nom.
な、ん
などとたわいもないゆるふわガールズトークをしながら気がつけばやっこさんの部屋の前なのよさ。
Silly little girls talk about Vietnam. Bet they discussed the Punji Pit, didn't they?
Gotta love those fields of lilies.
Auf der Weide steht ein kleines Blümelein. Und das heißt Erika. There we go. Had to do that real quick.
Get that out of your system while you still could.
You can't blame me. You mentioned like a field of fucking daisies or whatever the fucking was. I don't care. I didn't listen. I'm sorry. Anyways.
もしもーし、ユミコいる？
God, my fucking bombed actually feel tingly after that. Probably shouldn't have clapped that much. Like 6 times in a fucking row.
ちょっと、ユミコユミコ！
あ、もう何事？静かにしてくれると助かるのだけれど。
Look, you're gonna keep it down during the H scenes. They'll come to that, huh? No, I can't blame you.
Oh well.
おろ部屋が薄暗い。ゆみちんってばこんな時間からカーテン閉めて何してたのよさ。
Masturbating, probably.
何もしてないわよ。やっぱり何もない女なんですね。何もないとは言ってないでしょ。何もしてないって言っただけで。
大丈夫よ、ユミコ。何もないということは失うものもないということ。焦ることはないのよ。これからの人生で大切なものを手に入れていきましょう。
だから何もないとは言ってないでしょ。
Things coming from Mitcher as well.
I probably would not survive it mentally if Michiru made fun of me. You know, like, she's such a target if, like, she ever made fun of me in a way that I can't counter. It's such a just over.
You will feel this tremendous sense of ennui of, no, I failed.
Yeah, probably. I technically do have chips, however, I literally am not opening them. I don't have like cheese to go with them, so who cares?
だったらこんな真っ昼間から薄暗い部屋で何してたのよさ。
それはほら、明るいのが苦手だから少し暗くしていただけよ。
Okay, she was literally masturbating. Okay, good to know.
嘘くさいのよさ。本当はお兄ちゃんのこと考えてハーハーして机の角に股間をこすりつけていたしてたんじゃねえの？
She wasn't a classroom machina.
I was about to say, why is Ayachinene on the screen?
Oh no, poor Desk-kun.
Desk-kun getting NTR'd again.
I just still need to find more people for the Hoshiori with me and I like co-host.
Still looking for them.
Well, I do have at least one, namely Justin. However, at this point, I'm not sure if he's gonna be free for that. God, when was the last video that Justin uploaded? Hold on, I feel I need to check real quick. I automatically put the fucking space in. Justin for sure. It's all in one fucking word. God, the last 4 videos just say 3 months ago. He does actually have like 300 subscribers more roughly than me at this point. However, his views are literally faring the same as mine. Fun fact, it is not weird if your views are literally just a tenth of his subscribers. In fact, actually, hold on. Feel me to check. Hiccups are annoying. Hiccups should be illegal. Ah! White Album Part 6 literally just has 92 views, even though it was uploaded like fucking yesterday.
Okay.
White Album Part 1, which Part 1 is usually the part that gets the most views, just has 396. Let me check part 1 of Ido Sekai, actually. I'm actively going to stab a knife into my fucking chest to extract my... What's Zwerchfell in English? The thing that is causing you to have hiccups.
I think it was the diaphragm.
Diaphragm. Thank you. I'm going to stab a knife into my goddamn chest and extract my diaphragm.
You need that to help you breathe.
I don't care. Okay, now mind you, Sekai has 1,358 viewers. Guess you should check part 1 of Corona Blossom instead. It has 1,240. You know what? Actually, never mind. That's like literally on the 7th of February. There's a little plenty of time for people to watch that. But in comparison, episode 1 of Corona Blossom, 1,240 views. Episode 2 of Corona Blossom, 345. Essentially what I'm trying to say is when your VTuber views will drop off drastically after part 1, which is entirely fair. Like, I'm not criticizing people at all. It is literally just a case of people will watch your part 1 to see if they want to get the games themselves. Which is what I want people to use my videos for. My videos are not... I don't want to buy the games, so I'm gonna watch the videos of this fucking punk. No. My videos are entirely supposed to be... Okay, either I will watch part 1 to see if I want to get the game myself, if I'm interested in it, after one entire like 1 hour or 3 hour video. Or I've already played this game, but I want to see someone else's reactions to the happenings in this game. Because I genuinely wish I could like view videos of someone else playing like with the water terminal more often, because I would like I would spend like fucking money, not actually, I don't have money, on watching people react to the water terminal or fucking Majikoi. This is good shit, you know. Anyways. Actually, I'm not gonna fucking got it, huh?
そんなことないわよ。
Yeah, sure.
図星だったみたいです。
逆になんかすまんな。
気の毒そうな顔しないでもらえる？それで何の用なのかしら？
I mean, if we were gonna be fucking like real with people, like I'll be entirely transparent with people that haven't played this game thus far. Even though you know you should have played this game thus far. However, I will excuse you if you bought the game but decided not to play it in order to follow along with us currently. However, I will spoil you. Yumiko's route is literally the last route in the route selection. It is literally not a case of you get a choice to go on to Yumiko's route or not. It is literally just you go to like the last route in the row, which is Michiru's. However, if you say no to Michiru's route, you will just end up in Yumiko's. Yumiko route is literally the you don't end up with anyone route in any other visual novel. Which says something about her character. She is
on Yumiko.
She is starved for affection and will take anyone, is what I'm trying to say. She a hoe.
Not that much more.
I will insult her
some
only just to see people fucking get angry at me. That's gonna be fun to read, actually.
She ain't that bad.
Wait, I feel the need to check some real quick. Did I respond to the fucking recent White Album video? I feel like I didn't. Man's going insane. Where am I at? Oh, by the way, update to the manga about the fucking girl. Oh, I actually have not responded to the White Album video. Whoops. Wait, I feel like I did. I've read this comment before. Did you just fucking delete my goddamn comments again? I'm mad. People are gonna get tired. You're probably getting tired of me on my hiccups.
Well, as they say, don't hold your breath.
It did not help. The update on the manga that I was talking about with the girl that is taking a fall for her sister, even though she doesn't really want to. The Duke at this point is literally just like, yeah, I was just like, I'm literally like attempting to break her facade in order to actually marry her, but she is insisting on acting like a bad villainess, which is funny in its own way, but it's kind of, but I'm trying to break through, which, you know, she's kind of being difficult when it comes to that.
いや、それがね。
あら、松島さんお腹痛いの？また拾い食いしたの？違うんですよ。
Again?
マキちゃんのショルダータッコーが綺麗に溝落ちに入りましてね。そのダメージがじわじわとレバーを痛め続けているようです。
My liver's still working fine. Listen, sometimes you gotta inject comedy, okay?
Oh, trust me, this is comedy enough.
There has still not been a sign from Bud, actually. One of his feet. One of his, like, fucking goats ran out and he's just, like, trying to catch them or something.
Yeah, or it ended up in the nearby National Guard base as the aircraft turbofan, for all we know.
Man was trying to, like, navigate, like, the random man. Like, his fucking parents one day just walking up like, hey, We made a maze out of our maze field, out of a cornfield. Go ahead and navigate it. And he's literally just still so lost in it.
Still
he
in
ended
there
up in
somewhere.
a fucking air base. You know what's fun? That alcohol doesn't really like impair my ability to talk because I'm just not able to talk properly in my usual state anyways. Some of the fucking drink that I was taking a sip from just like kind of splashed back and there's red spots on my shirt. Ah! I'm going to stab my own solar plexus. I'm going to get like a machine replacement for it. That does not give me fucking hiccups. Hold on, what's the fucking line? Hold on. The moment I realized the weakness of my flesh, I was disgusted. I craved strength and certainty of steel. Hold on. For some reason, my fucking Google has like a weird fucking problem where it continues to like shows me the top fucking option, but then just immediately like moves it away, and I'm very upset by it. There we go. For a moment, I understood the weakness of my flesh, disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired at the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh as though it will not decay and fail you. One day, the crude biomass you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. I am already saved, for the machine is immortal. Even in death, I serve the Messiah. Messiah, that's how you say that. Adeptus Mechanicus, everyone! True chat behavior, exact not, because true chat behavior is just being a muscle-bound fucking idiot and running at people wearing a shield and a mace.
Yeah, I've been doing epic things.
No, I played Warhammer 40k, but honest god, if it wasn't as expensive as it was, I would love to try it. But alas, I don't have money. And I already know what the first thing I'm gonna do with my money is, namely pay Cactus for making my thumbnails. Like, I'm entirely willing on actually, like, hiring him as an editor for my thumbnails. He's like genuinely fucking amazing. Like, I fucking love the guy. Fucking amazing. Like, enjoy the fucking shower of praise you get from Drunk Me right now, because usually I would be too embarrassed to do this.
Also,
You're fucking amazing. You're literally like one of the best fucking people I know. You're amazing, and I will literally just like fucking do goddamn cheers on your name. Goddamn it. You ever come to Germany, I will literally like fucking like pay for an entire meal for you. Like, I'm entirely serious. Like, I will. You're literally the one of the best people I know. Okay, I'm starting to realize I literally am too drunk because I'm literally just starting to praise people unconditionally, which, you know, I'm usually like not in the fucking personal space to do that because I am actually like kind of socially awkward.
So, folks, it's just as well. I'm here to spade him.
This is literally the last drink I'm drinking, by the way. Don't worry, I'm not getting you drunk. Who's tagged me again? Oh, that's Emily's channel for some reason. Is that another update? Hold on. What's it? This again? It's about the fucking ice pops again. I'm specifically using the word ice pops because I know you're Brett. Don't worry. I got you. Anyways, Cactus is amazing, and if he had an actual YouTube channel, I would entirely demand you check out his channel because he's an amazing fucking person that I adore talking to, and he's amazing, and I love him. And he was this is literally one of the fucking best people I know online. I goddamn adore him. Anyways, have you blushed yet, Cactus?
あの時のミチル様の体の震えときたら、まるで電動マッサージ機のようで。
I'm starting to regret like pouring this extra glass. Like I'm actually starting to hit the starting to feel the alcohol hit.
電動の見えた
Oh, she was using it as a vibrator. That's very good to know.
いえ、見えたとかではなく、ミチル様がそうだったという話ですよ。
Okay, so we literally have confirmation that Sakaki literally is using a vibrator to like get off while thinking about Yuji, which, you know, it is starting to sound fair that she is literally the ended up on no route option.
そうか。それで何の用だったかしら。
This is probably the most drunk any one of y'all have ever seen me. I'm being entirely honest with you.
ユミチ、今確実に何かの存在を隠蔽しようとしたのよさ。
Yes, she was. Let's move on, Makina. Let's not fucking torture her with questions, alright? Even Drunken is being kind. This is the reason why I don't drink too much while out and about. I'm too scared of how I'm going to act towards people. Like, I'm still drunk to the degree where I will remember tomorrow, and I'll probably be, like, somewhat embarrassed. But, like, I'm not drunk to the degree where I'll literally forget, and someone will tell me what happened. I'm just gonna sit there like, oh my god, what the fuck was I on? That's why it still feels like, honest to god. Like, my senses are inebriated, but inebriated beyond saving.
してません。私は何も隠蔽しようとしてません。
I will say.
イリスさん、
Hold on.
そういった思い込みを根拠にした意味不明な言いがかりはやめてくださるかしら。下品よ。
I will say that my toes, even though they aren't currently touching anything aside from, you know, my foot, do feel like they are enveloped in like a very soft pelt. So this is literally the last drink I will take tonight. After that, I am fucking done.
Yeah, I would do that.
I'm still very confident in being able to tell when I've hit my limit though. So, you know, the limit is literally just drink and then no more.
じゃあそこの棚から見えてる土の子のような形状の物体は何なのよさ。土の子、どの土の子、どれのこと言ってるの。ちゃんとしまったはずなのに。
What the fuck kind of vibrator looks like a snake? Actually, hold on, I'm confused.
It's just Metal Gear Solid. It's actually just Solid Snake.
It's actually just a snake trying to destroy the Metal Gear. She's just embarrassed because she was trying to hide her nerd tendency from people. Yeah, like she's trying to hide her nerd tendency. Yet for some reason, whenever she goes to bed, she has to listen to like a fucking audiobook of the colonel telling her that she needs to rest before her next mission in order to actually be able to fall asleep.
Yes, and her alarm in the morning just yells "Snake" at the top of its lungs.
榊さんってば床を這いずり回ってよほど見られたくないんですね。
Spank her.
Oh, trust me. Carry on with the scene and you'll see something a little bit more adventurous.
Like, I will entirely be honest, like, the inebriation is slowly but surely making me act like I act when talking to Morgan, which should tell you a couple of things.
It's making you talkative, I'll say that.
You know what, actually, hold on, I will fucking expose myself. Hold on. What's the last, Never mind, that's her response to something I said. I was like, hold on, I don't remember writing this, but no, she just responded to like a fucking comment I said. And the last few comments I said was only one. Right, she sent like white taking turns because I sent her like a bunch of like pictures that has like, God, what's his name? Hilbert, actually, right? Hilbert, Hilda, and Rosa, like, in a bunch of like pictures that are very much porn that I can't show. And she asked like why taking turns, and I'm responsible for only one Pinor, and someone needs to keep watch because they are literally in a fucking God, what's the name? Like a fucking back street. I must use that word. And then, oh yeah, it's a cutie Pokemon name. OC, I assume. Except I actually fucking wrote PC on accident. What was for that? Oh god, I said like gonna grab those sun-kissed hips about like a fucking picture of Mordred. God, that was embarrassing. Yeah, I'm gonna remember this tomorrow and I'm gonna wanna die, but I don't care currently, at least. Listen, like, I will literally just say that none of you have seen me truly act down bad. Because the only people that have seen me truly act down bad are Emma, Morgan, and two other people whose names I will not mention right now because I don't know what to call them on here without giving too much away. Anyways. I'm still worried about the fact that one of her sex toys apparently looks like Snack. Like, that's worrying.
榊、貴様やっぱり怪しい物に手を出していたんだな。よし、15時13分、土の子所持で現行犯逮捕。
God damn it, Makina.
騙したのね。卑怯だわ。いいのよ、いいのよ。ネット通販でブルブル震える土の子っぽい形の何かをポチってしまう気持ちもわかるのよさ。もらってたんだべ。そんな夜もあるのよさ。
How long have we been recording actually? Hold on, let me check.
About
2 hours 17. I need another break.
それ自体は許せないことではないのだよ。だが、しらばっくれたことこそが大罪なのよさ。はけ、まだ隠してることがあるだろうが、ボケが。
Yambuga has two choices. Tell the truth or keep quiet. Tries to simulate the different answers she could give in her hand, but in the end she decides to bite the bullet and speak out with a hint of defiance.
確かに買いました。震える土の子と震えるキノコ。LL グッズパラダイスでポイント3倍もつくって言うから。
They do point systems?
I'm being all thanks to points these days. I will actually like pause the recording right now because I really need to take a piss. The alcohol is taking a goddamn, but like doing a number on my fucking bladder. Be right back.
Alright.
Don't worry, I'm going to pause the recording. You don't have to entertain the viewers.
And it's
We're
also
back!
as well.
We are back, and I have cat again.
And he's blasted.
Yeah, like I did actually have like somewhat like it wasn't like, oh, I had to like goddamn like focus so I don't fall down. It was a case of I had to focus, I would have to lean on the wall to walk down the stairs. So I will say at this point I have it enough. If anyone wants to actually like calculate the amount of alcohol I drank, feel free. I'm too lazy at this point. But I would honestly be too lazy even if I was not drunk. Oh goddamn, come here, Chili. Fucking adorable. Fucking cutie. Say hello to the people. Nah, he's just licking my arm.
だけれど買っただけで未使用です。箱は開けたけど電源も入れてません。だからこれは無実です。私は無実なんです。罪にはならないと思います。
Oh yeah, you forbidden crimes out of the fucking way. Fun fact, masturbation is a crime. If it was, I'd be a fucking serial killer, probably.
I understand that the penalty for masturbation in Indonesia is decapitation.
What the fuck? Hold on, what?
From
Is
what I
Abel
understand-
okay? I think Abel was from Indonesia. I don't fucking remember. Who cares? The joke stands.
Yeah.
But tell anything to people. Nah, he just wants more pets. For the rest of the fucking video, I'm just gonna have to fucking pet the cat while also attempting to advance the text.
榊、震える土の子およびキノコは所持だけで犯罪になるんだよ。認識が甘かったのよさ。殺人、手錠を。
You're stupid, Machina. I'll be entirely honest. And he's licking my arm more. Like, he specifically has to fucking... God, what do you call, like... It's not the armpit, like the pit in, like your shoulder. What do you call that? I don't fucking know. But he, like, whenever I actually use my right arm to advance the text, he will immediately proceed to lick that. So, I literally just... Hold on, can I advance with space? I cannot. Why does this game not have an advance with space option? It's so fucking easy if that had that. Well, I'll just leave my... I said I was about to say I'll just use my left hand, but then I proceed to actually like minimize OBS.
Well done.
ちょっとこの手錠どこから持ってきたのよ。
Damn, such a kinky.
それはアマネーのプレイ用の手錠なのよさ。
Never mind, I'm gonna kinky.
スオさんにこんな趣味が。
Well, yeah, she would be. Why is she? Why are you smiling, Yumiko? Why are you smiling? Like genuinely, why are you smiling?
Isn't it obvious?
榊さん、
Once or twice of
今
that.
ちょっと悪くないなって思いましたね。この小峰幸はド M 女の一瞬の表情の変化を見逃さないことに長けているんです。これありかもって思いましたね。
You know what? Eagle, be obvious. Be honest with us. Which of the girls is the most bottom? While he's trying to think about it, let me just like share the fact that Akira Toriyama openly said that literally all the Saiyans that we know to have married, like actually not even all the Saiyans. Literally, he went out of his way to say that Goku, Vegeta, and Krillin, all three of them are bottoms in the bedroom. And Chili is leaving. No, never mind. He's just sitting on the ground now. Just make sure I don't actually roll over you. Nah, he's leaving.
If I'm honest, I still think Amane is the most bottom-like.
Well, yeah, she's literally like seeking punishment. So, yeah, it is not easy to outdo.
With... Ooh, I think Yumiko would be a close second.
Well, yeah, makes sense, I guess. Like, here's the thing, like, Yumiko makes sense second as personality-wise. If you're just going off of backstory, Sachi makes most sense second. However, like, if you, like, go personality and backstory together, I will say that it's most likely Amane is the most bottom, Sakaki is the second most bottom, and Sachi is the third most bottom. Because, like, you can't say she's the most bottom if Sachi will literally hear the command of, like, dom me, and she will literally go out of her way to craft, like, a strap on herself to peg you.
Hmm.
そんなこと。
いいんです、榊さん。怖がらずに聞いていただけますか？
God, we're actually gonna have to fucking, like, split the leisure of fucking Grisaia into 2 parts at this point. At this rate, huh?
Yep, all because you decided to have a bit too much to drink.
I mean, it's part of the comedy, right?
Well, sort of.
何を聞くのよ。
いいですか、榊さん。私はこう見えて口が硬いんです。ですからここで起こったことは全て秘密にします。こうして重くて冷たい金属製の手錠で拘束されると、たとえ普段は強がっていても妙に人間というのは所詮か弱い存在なのだという無力感に包まれてしまいますね。
First off, what the fuck is this OST? Second off, there's a book in the background that literally just says school.
Mm-hmm.
Third, that was more so third off, because the second thing I was going to talk about second off was Sachi is not the only one that heard all of that. Makina and Michiru did as well, and you can bet your ass none of them would stay silent about this. By the way, Eagle, do notify me if my speech sounds slurred at all. Kind about it, okay?
Only slightly.
I am proud of my control when it comes to alcohol. Like, I do entirely admit that I probably drank like half a cup too much, but it is what it is. At this point, it's too late. Like, I can't pour a full cup, drink half, and then just like, you know what? I drank too much. I'm gonna just like leave half a cup sitting here. Like, at that point, it's too late. You gotta drink the whole cup, or you're literally just wasting it. And I've been raised to not waste shit. I do feel like ice cream right now, though. It is very weird. Maybe once the recording's over, I'm just gonna grab a spoon and eat the rest of my triple chocolate ice cream. It's not double, it's triple. And it does have like these very small, like these very small chocolate chunks are very nice. God, I'm craving it right now. Let's hurry up and finish the scene so I can stop the party to eat ice cream. God, I feel weird today. I don't think I've ever been this drunk. Like, though apparently I have been drunk enough to not remember what happened before, because my parents do say that like the first time I drank like beer, like consistently, I got drunk enough to like where I couldn't walk straight, and I to this day don't remember what they were talking about. So apparently I have been more drunk before in my life, but I don't remember it, so I'm not counting it. Probably should like learn my head like that, because it's just gonna look like I'm like scheming nefarious deeds right now.
榊さん、その無力感にゾクゾクしますね。人間としての尊厳を奪われ、一匹の動物としてメス犬として扱われることの喜びを体が感じているような気がしますね。
私は
Oh, she is absolutely into it.
大丈夫です。誰もその気持ちを否定したりしません。そしてそれはおかしいことなどではないのです。榊さん、では私の指先を見てください。
God, what is this thing?
ほら、だんだん頭がぼーっとしてきます。心地よくなってきました。すると心の壁が崩れていくのがわかります。心が裸になっていくんですね。
Fun fact, with like the traditional, like what we know as hypnosis, you can never force someone to do something they would not want to do. Like, at the most you can make someone do something that they would not want to do ordinarily, but deep down they do not mind doing. Like if you do hypnotize someone and be like, ah yes, act like you have like a nice big old fucking cone of ice cream and just lick it, even though it's not there. Like, a lot of people would do that, but if you like hypnotize someone and like, ah yes, suck my cock, they're not gonna do it, because like ordinarily a lot of people are not gonna just want to suck your fucking cock and goddamn demand. So if you hypnotize someone into doing something, you know, like deep down they into that shit. So like if you read some kind of hypnosis doujin, just know your wife who's into that shit. Okay, I'll stop. I'm being mean now.
気持ちいいですよ。それはとっても気持ちいいことですよ。そうしたらほら、榊さんの素直な心が出てくる。支配、今度は私の目を見てください。そうです。とろーんと眠くなってきますね。榊さん、あなたはだんだんメス犬に。
私はとろーんと。
No, no, she's turning to hypno. Like, I want to be transparent real quick. So, like, the Morgan I talk to her frequently, you know, actually I'm not going to talk about it because it might expose her and I don't want to upset her. I do genuinely value my friendship with her.
腹痛に耐えてる間に何が行われてるの？
To the point where I would genuinely like deny the mild minor crush I have on her, but alas, it is not to a degree where I would fucking confess. I regret talking about this, but then again, I know she does not watch these videos, so I don't mind.
今いいとこなのよさ。
Like, minor crushes don't fucking matter. Like, I have minor crushes on multiple fucking people that I talk to, but it's like, I will not confess until the crush literally gets in the way of me interacting with a person. So, you know, who fucking cares?
ほらほら、榊さん。あなたは何ですか？
It would be very awkward if, like, the moment this video comes up online, Morgan, like, fucking confronts me about this. It's like, oh no, why is she watching these videos? If that actually happens, I will forever swear off alcohol.
Yeah, maybe not drink so much as well.
No, I will literally swear off it.
私はサチの。
Like, I will literally never fucking risk it ever fucking again. Though then again, like, there are multiple times where me, like I think I've talked about this before, but like, the only times where I've actually confessed my feelings to a girl before were when it's literally just starting to get in the way of my my regular friendship with the girl. Like, it literally is just getting in the way of me just acting normally with her. Like, at that point, I will literally just be like, hey, I'll be entirely open with you. I have a crush on you. And I'm not expecting any of this to work out. Sorry, I dropped this here. I'm not expecting any of this to work out, so I'm literally just going to confess to you. And once you turn me down, we can just go back to how we were before. And out of that behavior, I've been in like 4 separate relationships, so I'm very confused about my methods.
サチじゃない、サチじゃない。小峰？小峰？何？
Can we please finish the scene already so I can stop the recording?
小峰。小峰様。小峰様のメス犬です。
Oh Lord, she said it.
はい、よくできましたね。お返事は？
God, I'm going to regret this recording as much as she's apparently as Yuriko is probably going to regret her behavior.
You
殺
start
人
to
すぎ
slur a
な
bit more.
メイド流人心掌握術なのよさ。
Again, remember, hypnotism cannot force you to do something you do not secretly deep down want. So, Yumiko secretly wants to admit that she is a bitch.
これ
God,
ほっ
there's a
といて
goddamn
いいの
mosquito
か
in
し
this
ら。
fucking room. I'm going to stab somebody. Insects make me irrationally angry.
はい、榊さん。ここに薬があります。美薬ですよ。これを飲むと、とってもエッチな気持ちになってしまいますよ。
You know what, Eagle?
はい、どうぞ。
Yeah.
I'm going to blame you for making me play this.
What, suggesting it?
Yes. I am so curious what the fuck character is gonna cook up for the thumbnail, because this will all I will not forgive him if this is not actual canon. I will not forgive him if this is not actual chaos, because
Yeah.
this recording has actually been just pure chaos.
Yeah. It's just been a mess.
Uh,
Plus the images are going to confuse him as well.
You know what? Literally just tomorrow, if you have time, just like if you see me in like fucking general voice chat and in like Scott's Discord server,
Yeah.
just join me in the call and ask me about what happened this recording. Let's see if I can remember.
Okay.
クックリン、
どんな味がしますか？
お芋。
その味がとっても心の芯に。
Actually now that I realize it, like Yumiko is currently handcuffed. When the fuck did Sachi apply those?
ってサーチいい加減にしなさい。
Not long beforehand.
芋練りを手刀で叩き落とされた。
こっちもテイ。
手錠の鍵も。
こんなのがあるからいけないのよ。拾って窓の外にパーン。
捨てられてしまった。
Someone's gonna find those handcuffs and it's going to ruin the life. Lurf? God,
You are so slurred.
Again, I drank like half a bottle of like 7 milliliter, like 0.7 liter,
Yeah.
40% whiskey.
It's kind of like that time where I finished off that small, barely anything bottle of rum and I was slurring like a mother.
God, I don't even remember that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I would probably not even remember that even if it was so, because my memory is shit.
Fortunately, it was after the recording.
But
I did that.
at least this recording is gonna be fun to watch. Because people are going to poke fun at me personally. God, it's gonna be depressing tomorrow. Not tomorrow, 2 days from now.
2 days from now, Cactus is going to
On
have a
Friday.
real workout. with
Not
that
even
one.
on Friday. No, on Friday. Like, for some reason, it was like not even on Friday. But nah, not even on Friday came because, like, usually it's like, oh yes, I have a shift the day before I record. But no, I had the shift on the day I record today. God, that is throwing me for a loop. Though, to be fair, this would throw me for a loop even if I wasn't drunk, because generally my weekly, like, I can't really call it schedule. What else to call it? Who cares? Let's just use schedule. My schedule is depending on me knowing what schedule is, depending on me knowing, okay, the course is on this day. My first shift of the week is on this day, and my second shift of the week is on that day. Like, those 3 days are usually what makes me realize what day of the week it is. So the fact that my shift was pushed back 1 day is already confusing me. God, I'm so looking forward to Cactus's thumbnail, because this will literally just be chaos, and I'm going to adore it.
芋練りは捨てていいけ ど鍵はまずいんじゃねえの？
サチ、ユミコはこれでも人よ。犬じゃないわ。そんな扱い、たとえ本人が喜んでいるとはいえしてはいけないわ。
すみません。榊さんがあまりにも素直に催眠誘導されてしまうものですから、つい夢中に。
Honest God, if someone fucking hypnotized me that easily, at that point, it's just my fucking fault. Like, if someone hypnotized me that easily, just fucking go off, I guess, at that point. Like, I couldn't fucking resist the goddamn call, the goddamn hypnosis. Like, again, you cannot make someone do something they do not want deep down. And if someone successfully hypnotizes me, well, fucking congratulations. You've unleashed the depth of a mind, so the world's problems are now your problem.
ついじゃないでしょ。本来の目的を完全に忘れてるじゃない。ちょっとユミコ、大丈夫？
私、何してたのかしら。
Breed doggy Yumiko. Sorry, like Again, I'm like in the same mind space where I am when it comes to like talking to Morgan. And if she literally just like sends like a picture of like a fucking dog, like a dog girl, like fucking 6 times out of 10, my response will literally just be breed. Like at that point, it's just a joke.
いいのよユミコ、思い出さなくていいの。それはともかく新しい部活についてアドバイスを。
Please let this end.
Still going on about that.
Like I'm actually starting to fucking feel kind of embarrassed about the things I've said. Though I will say that I feel notably less drunk than I did like 15 minutes ago. Again, my liver is literally like made of fucking tungsten or something. I don't know.
このタイミングでいきなりそれを言って伝わるのか？
それなら上司と部はどうかしら。
Justin.
I don't think you have to fucking horses for that, unless you're just gonna run at people. I will say that, like, something I will do if I have to stay at my part-time job until literally, like, closing hours, if I'm not the only one walking around the shop checking if there's anyone left. If I am walking, like, towards someone else that is doing the same, but, like, in a different direction, I will sometimes make a joke of, like, ah, yes, jousting position. I will entirely be honest about that, but hey. Stupid jests be stupid jests. Anyways.
通じた。
ジョーストって何？
Does Mishu not know what jousting is? God, put in a goddamn night outfit and force her to goddamn swing her sword for 20 fucking hours.
みちる様でも理解できるように、この小峰幸が解説させていただきます。鎧と兜を装備した騎士がすれ違いざまに槍で攻撃し合うもの。あれがジョーストです。
Remember that suits of armor may, specifically for jousting, usually have a shield on their left side. That is usually used specifically as a target, and it's made so specifically so the shock of the strike is absorbed a little bit more. Also, it is just much easier to aim, and also you don't have to use your other hand to hold a shield to serve as the target. You could just focus on riding your horse with one hand while holding the lance with the other, usually tucked underneath the armpit for additional stability. There's a reason why when it comes to D&D, the lance is usually two-handed, except if you are riding a horse.
Also, thinking about jousting and VNs just make me think of Walker Romance.
Valkyrie Romance, I wish I honestly could play it, but there's no completed fan translation of them correctly. But yeah, also, like specifically, since I mentioned D&D, I should clarify. It is just, you cannot use it one-handed if you're writing something. So if you are a small race, or literally just riding a Doberman, congratulations, you can use a fucking lance one-handed. Small races are goddamn weird. Though we'll say it is weird that a fucking 20 strength fairy cannot use a two-handed sword without, you know, getting a disadvantage. D&D is weird like that.
それいいじゃない。ってことは鎧と馬と槍が必要ってことね。よーし、忙しくなるわよ。ユミコ、ありがとう。勢いで手錠の鍵は捨てちゃったけど、後で何とかするからね。
What the fuck?
後でいいわ。私今のこの感じそんなに嫌いじゃないし。
I repeat myself. What the fuck? And thus the three activists begin preparations to set up their jousting club. God, we're finally done with the goddamn scene. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Fucking god, bye bye. Peace.
You are such a mess.
I am, yes. However, that is just additional comedy. Bye bye.
That's the alternative.